America is at a demographic crossroads. The once booming echo of baby cries across hospital wards is diminishing, a trend that's setting off alarm bells among policymakers and social scientists alike. This essay explores the contours of America's emerging population crisis, where birth rates have plummeted to unprecedented lows. Recent data indicates that the fertility rate in the United States has fallen to about 1.6 children per woman, significantly below the replacement level of 2.1. This decline is not an isolated phenomenon, but part of a global trend affecting both developed and developing nations. The implications of such a demographic shift are vast and varied, affecting everything from the macroeconomy to the fabric of community life. The story of America's population has always been one of ebb and flow, influenced by waves of immigration, economic booms, and public health crises. However, the current decline in birth rates is distinct in both its scale and its timing, coinciding with global patterns that suggest a broader transformation. Historically, population dips were often corrected naturally through recovery phases or artificially through immigration waves. For example, post-World War II America saw a significant baby boom due to economic prosperity and widespread societal optimism, which contrasts sharply with today's climate of economic uncertainty and shifting societal values toward family life. The economic implications of declining birth rates are profound. A smaller workforce can lead to reduced economic productivity, less entrepreneurial activity, and lower consumer spending, all of which are vital for economic growth. Social security systems are also at risk. With fewer young workers to support an aging population, the burden on social security and pension systems could become unsustainable. This imbalance could necessitate higher taxes or reduced benefits, neither of which are palatable solutions. Moreover, the housing market could experience shifts as demand decreases. This might benefit younger generations looking for affordable housing, but could negatively impact the overall economy by reducing homeowners' equity and decreasing local government revenues from property taxes. A shrinking population will inevitably reshape the social landscape of America. One of the most immediate effects will be on family structures. With fewer children, the typical family unit may look drastically different, influencing everything from housing needs to familial support systems as parents age. In education, smaller youth populations mean fewer schools are necessary, which could lead to school consolidations and a reduction in teacher demand. Healthcare systems will also feel the impact, with an increased need for geriatric care paralleled by a reduced need for pediatric and obstetric services. Furthermore, community dynamics could shift as neighborhoods age and the vibrancy brought by younger generations diminishes, potentially leading to a decline in cultural and community activities that rely on a younger demographic. Some argue that a declining population could be a boon for the environment, suggesting that fewer people might mean reduced strain on natural resources and lower carbon emissions. However, the reality is more complicated. Economic downturns caused by a shrinking population could hinder environmental investments and innovation. Additionally, an aging population may lead to increased energy consumption and waste production per capita, as older individuals tend to consume more healthcare products and services, many of which are resource-intensive. Thus, while a smaller population might reduce some pressures on the environment, it could exacerbate others unless carefully managed. Technology might offer solutions to some challenges posed by a declining workforce. Automation and artificial intelligence are already beginning to fill gaps in manufacturing, customer service, and even some aspects of healthcare. These technologies can increase productivity and alleviate the need for a large workforce. However, reliance on technology also raises questions about the future of employment and the nature of work. As machines take on more tasks previously performed by humans, societies will need to find ways to manage issues of income distribution and job creation in fundamentally new ways. In response to falling birth rates, various governments have introduced policies aimed at encouraging families to have more children. These include financial incentives such as tax breaks, parental leave policies, and direct subsidies per child. However, the effectiveness of these measures has been mixed. For instance, countries like Sweden have seen some success with comprehensive parental leave and childcare policies, which have facilitated higher birth rates. In contrast, similar financial incentives in countries like Japan have not significantly reversed the trend of declining births. Cultural norms surrounding family and work are also shifting. In many modern societies, there is an increasing emphasis on individual career aspirations and personal development. This cultural shift has led to delayed marriages and childbirth, contributing to lower fertility rates. Furthermore, access to family planning resources and broader educational opportunities for women, while positive in many respects, have also contributed to decisions to have fewer children. These factors combine to create a societal shift that values smaller family units, which impacts the overall birth rate. Immigration has traditionally been a solution for mitigating population decline. In the U.S., immigrants have contributed to population growth both directly, through their numbers, and indirectly, through typically higher birth rates. However, relying solely on immigration to offset native population decline is not without challenges. It raises questions about integration, cultural cohesion, and the political implications of a rapidly changing demographic landscape. Moreover, it is not a sustainable solution if the birth rates among immigrants also begin to decline over generations. Japan and Italy offer cautionary tales of how severe population decline can impact a nation. Both countries have seen their population numbers stagnate and decline, leading to economic stagnation, a crisis in caring for the elderly, and towns literally shrinking as people either move away or age out of the population. From Japan's empty houses phenomenon to Italy's ghost towns, these nations illustrate the urgent need for strategies to rejuvenate their demographic profiles. Both countries have attempted various interventions, from incentivizing childbirth to simplifying immigration, yet the results have been limited, highlighting the complexity of reversing such trends. Demographers and economists warn that the effects of a declining population are gradual but irreversible once they reach a certain point. Experts like John Ibbotson and Daryl Bricker, authors of Empty Planet, suggest that global population decline will bring profound changes to the world economy, geopolitical dynamics, and societal structures. Predictions vary, but the consensus is that without significant changes in policy, societal attitudes, or technological advancements, many parts of the world, including the United States, are headed for a period of sustained population decline that could redefine standards of living and economic health. At the community level, solutions may include local initiatives to support families, such as community childcare programs, flexible work policies, and educational campaigns about the benefits of larger families. Communities can also foster environments that attract and retain young people, such as developing vibrant urban centers, offering housing incentives, and ensuring robust employment opportunities. Individuals can contribute by advocating for family-friendly policies at their places of work, participating in local government, and culturally reinforcing the value of larger families if they choose to have more children. The population crisis also poses ethical questions, particularly around the extent to which governments should intervene in personal reproductive decisions. Policies encouraging higher birth rates must balance respect for individual rights with the needs of the society. Furthermore, emerging reproductive technologies, such as gene editing and IVF advancements, present new ethical dilemmas. The potential to influence population dynamics through science puts us on the cusp of decisions that could alter human genetics and the nature of human reproduction fundamentally. As America faces the reality of a declining birth rate, the need for a multifaceted approach is clear. This includes reevaluating economic, social, and immigration policies, as well as cultural attitudes towards family and reproduction. The challenge is not only in reversing the trend, but in managing the broad societal implications of these demographic changes. The path forward will require cooperation across all levels of society, from government policymakers to individual citizens. Each has a role in shaping the future demographic landscape, ensuring that America can manage this transition in a way that sustains and enhances the quality of life for future generations. So what can we do to keep our country strong? Well, as the Bible tells us, go forth and multiply. So people partner up and make babies. After all, you don't have to pay any taxes the year your child is born, and you will get a child tax credit every year thereafter till the child is 18 years of age, and in some cases later if the child is a full-time student.